Welcome to this channel. Don't forget to like, to share, and also to subscribe. In the news, Tinubu investigators believe Sylvia allegedly funded the coup plot source. A military investigators probing an alleged plot to overthrow President Bola Tinubu have arrested and are interrogating the managing director of federal government agency in the South region, Punch learned. Two senior intelligence officers confirmed to Punch that the MD was picked up for allegedly transferring a large sum of money to former Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Timi Silva, who has been fingered as one of the alleged financiers of the suspected coup plot. One of the officers disclosed the MD, named Rachel, transferred a huge sum of money to Silva. Investigators are working on the theory that the fund transfer was connected to coup. He is presently answering questions about what the money was meant for. Investigators had reportedly stormed Sylvia's Abuja residence on Saturday, where his younger brother, Paga Silva, who serves as his special assistant on domestic affairs, was arrested alongside his driver. Sources say Silva, a former Bayelsa governor and All Progressive Congress chieftain, was out of the country during the raid. Silva's Abuja home was raided on Saturday, but he wasn't around. The younger brother, Paga, and his driver were arrested. Investigators believe Sylvia allegedly funded the coup plot. He was abroad and was preparing to leave for Nigeria when he got wind of the arrest of the coup plotters or leaders, so he stayed back, one source said. Military maintained the tensions were over indiscipline. On October 4, the Director of Defense Information, Brigadier General Tukur Gusau, issued a statement confirming the detention of 16 military officers, but described their arrest as part of a routine disciplinary exercise. The Armed Forces of Nigeria wishes to inform the public that a routine military exercise has resulted in the arrest of 16 officers over issues of indiscipline and breach of service regulations. Investigations have revealed that their grievances stem largely from perceived career stagnation caused by repeated failure in promotion examination. The statement partly read, contrary to the official military explanation online platform, Sahara reporters allege that the detained officers, ranging from the rank of captain to brigadier general, were arrested for plotting to overthrow the government. It claimed the officers were picked up from their homes across the country and were being held by the Defense Intelligence Agency (DIA). The 16 officers were planning a coup. The military authorities were just being diplomatic in the statement released by the spokesperson. They have started holding secret meetings on how to overthrow the president and other top government officials, Sahara reporters quoted an unnamed official. This allegation of coup plotting in Nigeria, in the democracy of today, has remained rumor. We are finding it difficult to know which one is true and which one is not true. And it's so unfortunate that, let's start from the issue of journalists. The journalism our people do these days, it seems they are lazy about investigative journalism. I'm not saying they are not doing it, but it seems it's not much. It's not enough. They are not being thorough. I will be hearing news, and at the end of the day, the news organization will now come out again to apologize. Some of those kind of information will have derailed the public, or also to a large extent defame the characters in question. So in that area, I think that journalists need to up their game. Like the old veterans used to do before. Now this new generation of journalists should be able to go all out and do more. I'm not saying you don't have those who are doing something, but they need to do more and make sure that their sources are genuine before they bring out just anything that would derail the public. And now back to the issue of coup. Of course, because of the revival of coup that is going on in West Africa, that has already claimed Niger, it has claimed Burkina Faso, and then I think Mali has also followed suit. and probably they felt that, oh, it's the order of the day. Maybe they want to repeat the kind of Arab Spring that took away Gaddafi, destroyed the Algerian government, destroyed the Egyptian government, and you should go and ask those people how they're faring now. You see, and if that is what they felt that should be done in Nigeria, to a large extent, that is if it is true at all. Remember, it is still alleged, and we can't really pinpoint it. But then, if any set of people are thinking that the military should take over in this country, I don't think they love themselves. Not to talk of loving their country. You don't want to, I really don't want to talk about the fact that they don't love their own children, because this generation that are asking for military takeover don't really understand what military rule seems to be. You know, they are still complaining now that your president is clueless when you're talking to the late Muhammadu Buhari when he was president, and this current president, you can go to the social media and say whatever you like. But when military comes in, you know that all your rights are gone, because they'll be ruling with decree, by military fiat. And you know, for any set of people to want that, I think we need to be careful. That's number one. Number two, of course, the rank and file of the military to Nigerian soldiers or Air Force or Navy, I think they should be civilized enough to understand that the world is no more a jungle. Our country, we are not animals. Your job is to defend the sovereignty of this country. Let the civilians take over their issue of administration. And if you feel like they are not doing it well, come out of military, come and join politics, and then if you are elected, of course, you become the leader and take care of the country. But that you want to come in through the back door of guns and bombs, no, nobody is going to accept that, because there will be no one to call you to order. That's just the reality. So Nigerians should be careful. And then, of course, we are hearing so many rumors of this FD has been arrested. Former governor of Bayelsa State is involved, is the one that is sponsoring, because of the money that was transferred to him by the MD of a government agency. For crying out loud, I think our investigators should please go and do thorough job. And then when they realize that this is done, they can come and start telling the public. But for anybody to be leaking information that is inconclusive to all these backdoor journalists, so to say now, lazy journalists, I think they should stop it, so that Nigerians can rest. The government in power is not a military government, it's a civilian government, and the worst civilian government is better than the best military government. So we need to be careful. Then for Timi Praise Silva, if he has those skeleton in his cupboard, if he's done with whatever he's going to do outside, he should return home. I want to believe that until he comes back and is moving freely, this thing will be, seen as an ordinary, allegation or a rumor. But since we are hearing that his brother or assistant and driver has been arrested, we need to really, really fish out the real truth out of it. But at least Nigeria is no more threatened with coup, and let the president continue to do his job. Keep liking our channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you give us your thumbs up and share. Thank you.